I'll ask each of you just one. We don't have to go full into detail or anything like that. Just list your favorite movie from Phase 4 so far.
It's too easy.
And favorite TV show from Phase 4 so far.
Okay.
It's too easy.
It is too easy.
All right, on the count of 3, favorite movie.
1, 2, 3.
No way.
Eternals.
Spider-Man: No Way Home.
I'm kidding.
There's no way.
Kidding. I appreciate
should we
Eternals
say-
for what
should
it
we
was,
say
but
aside from No Way Home, 'Cause I'm
it's
pretty
like
sure-
aside from No Way Home.
aside
No Way Home was too
Aside
good.
from No Way Home.
Okay, Anthony, you go first.
Aside from No Way Home, I would say Doctor Strange's mom.
Ooh, Mom?
Doctor Strange mom.
Mom.
You know, we'll have its own episode, but I really liked Love and Thunder.
Ooh.
Like, have you seen it again?
More
Like,
than Shang-Chi?
I think we're going to have...
a little bit more than Shang-Chi. Even though currently, as it states right now, I've seen Shang-Chi like maybe 6 times.
I think we're each going to have a different one.
Yeah.
I mean, we each had the same one, really.
Well,
We
other
really
than
had
No Way
No
Home.
Way
Yeah.
Home was too good.
Shang-Chi was a close second of mine, but I really liked Love and Thunder.
Mine will be Shang-Chi.
Nice. Yeah,
And
Shang-Chi's
you?
good.
I feel like it's a tie between those 3 because Love and Thunder gives you like great fun. You get the goats, you get the other comedic stuff aside from the goats.
God, the goats.
But then in multiverse, you get you get this introduction to the multiverse, which is great.
Yeah, horror.
A little bit of horror too.
Legit horror, finally. Like, it's awesome.
And then you have Shang-Chi, who was I think like a genuinely good movie overall. Like it had a little bit of everything that you expect from a Marvel movie at this point.
Yeah.
It didn't
And
lean,
practical action and fight sequences, which is badass.
Yeah, and it didn't lean too much into one thing over another thing, which was great. I mean,
Black
think-
Widow.
I think of all the
He's like, Black Widow.
Eternals. I think
It
if I had to
might be.
choose between those 3, man, I think I would have to go with.
Are we going to do shows too?
Mhm.
Well, yeah,
Well, yeah,
we'll
we'll do
go
it.
through
Yeah,
shows
we'll
now.
do it for shows.
Man, way to jump the gun, but yes.
Now that you mentioned
I
Black
think-
Widow while you're thinking,
Yeah. I wanna think.
I think Black Widow would have done a lot better if it came out when it was supposed to come out.
Correct.
Like in the
Absolutely
timeline
right.
wise.
Yep.
Because it's not bad. It's just
it's
like,
a solid movie. It's just
yeah.
It's like, okay, here's a Black Widow movie.
it's like there's no stakes in it. No, there's no nothing because nothing happens to her and nothing happens to anyone else.
Well, you sure about that though? Like, you see, like, Yelena and you have, Red Guardian. Like, do you really think something's gonna happen to them or not? Like, that's not true.
Yeah,
You know, Natasha does her thing, but it's
I mean, you
He means
do
to
know
her. Like, we know
Yelena's
nothing's
gonna
gonna
keep
happen to her.
going.
well, yeah,
Scarlett
to Nat
Johansson.
for sure. Yeah, that's true. Like, the stakes are too high. Like, I kind of wish it would have come out after Civil War.
Yeah,
And
like when
like
it was
they should have
supposed to.
done. Yeah, that would
And it would
have
have
happened.
come out before Captain Marvel.
Yeah, it would have come out before Captain Marvel.
It would
yeah.
have. It would have done better
It really
box
would have.
office wise and everything. I feel like if it would have come out in time.
100%.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with Xavier on this one. Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder.
Ooh,
I think
nice.
Love and Thunder.
Excellent. Well done.
nice.
Well done. All right, TV
Alright.
show time. Danny, you're first.
Oh, okay, me first. Damn, this is a close one.
Is it really?
It's easy for me.
I'm gonna say for me, the one that I enjoyed watching the most was Moon Knight.
Nice. I like. That's a good pick. Good pick. Good
Just-
pick.
I think I was just like intrigued with the character because I never heard about it.
It's also my boy Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac did
Oscar Isaac is so
phenomenal.
good.
It's great. Yeah.
He's so
Ethan
good.
Hawke too, and the
Should've-
costume and
Should've been longer.
powers.
Should've been longer.
Yeah, I wish that show was like 2 more
Yeah.
episodes.
The costumes and powers were actually pretty cool, but I just had a lot of fun with Moon Knight and really enjoyed it.
Very nice. All right, cool. Anthony,
WandaVision.
easy. Zach,
Nothing to say about it.
It's-
Just,
because
that's it.
It's-
We already
to
know.
me, it's
Like,
just
yeah.
by far like
We
the
know.
best show that they've done.
Yeah.
It's-
like, well, like in
it's
terms
so-
of how the first like not
All of
even
it.
almost every episode is its own complete tone, and like I don't want to steal the thunder from Anthony, but it's like
It was just
I
so
love
cool.
how every episode and the
different
the
genre.
the people who
TV.
did the music for
Different era.
WandaVision, they did the music I believe for Frozen. Like they're Academy Award winners. Like it's I believe a duo.
They did their homework.
Yeah, they did their stuff. Every like genre of TV they did was every like opener for every
different
episode.
decades, yeah.
Dude, the Malcolm in the Middle one
It's awesome.
on point.
The Modern Family one.
The Modern Family one, that whole episode was hilarious too. Like just the fact that like his like Vision's doing his thing and he turns up, wait, why am I here? Who am I talking to? And he just walks away. I was like, it's right. Who are you talking to? It was
Like,
awesome.
Aside from like the very ending, which it was okay, but
The
I
Ship
think-
of Theseus.
I think the whole like, overall it was a great show. So
Yeah.
Ship of
and
Theseus.
I really can't say that with the other ones because I feel like the other ones, because they were 6 episodes and because it seemed like they started off really well and then they just like petered out. the last
WandaVision
few
won for
episodes.
you because it had 9 episodes.
Well, it could have had like 7 or 8. And it probably
Yeah.
still would have been better than the other shows, just because it's each of those episodes.
All
were,
the
like,
detail.
quality.
Yeah.
I think the one that gets like overall like quality and like just the overall meticulous attention to detail and the being part of a total big package. That the one that comes close objectively is Loki. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Loki was good.
Yeah.
Good too. That was my second.
Is that yours?
No, it's Hawkeye. Because I'm a
well,
massive-
Of course.
He loves hockey.
I'm a massive fan of the comic run that it's based off of, and they checked off a lot of the boxes that
The
I was
bros?
looking for. Yes. The fact that actually what's really funny is if you watch the end credits of all the scenes in Jersey and all the episodes that take place in Jersey in Ms. Marvel, you will see a what is it? What are the name of these guys?
Tracksuit Mafia?
You will see the van of the Tracksuit Mafia van going around. I think
Bro,
it's like
bro.
yeah, like it's like Rent a Bro or it's
Rent a
called
Bro?
Trust a Bro. Sorry.
Trust a Bro.
So Trust the Bro truck, it does go by, and every time
Oh,
I
that's cool.
chuckle. I was like, but the fact that they got the tracksuit Dracula's down perfectly, the fact that they had stuff
Trick
about
arrows.
trick arrows. They talked about boomerang arrow. I was like, this is great. And then they confirmed the fact that we're bringing back and keeping Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin. I was awesome, and Haley Steinfeld did an amazing job
Yes.
as like holding her own and kind of like doing her part in carrying the show, and then seeing more layers to Clint Barton. I think is usually the most like underrepresented of the original cast of the Avengers. Is seeing more of that. I thought it was really nice to see, and just really like how he's like still dealing with survivor's guilt and all the kind of crazy stuff he did in the 5-year gap, and how that like still is like sort of a part of him, and how he's just trying to just do better by his family, and now even by like training and mentoring Kate. And I think we got that, like to Anthony's point, if we had one or two more episodes, it'd be kind of awesome. But
It seemed like their last 2 episodes were rushed,
yeah.
and like, so
Oh, and then we get
Yeah.
the spoiler alert connection with Yelena, which was also freaking awesome. Like their whole like Yelena Kate banter is, and like yes, their
Top
conflict is
Team
top
up.
notch.
we need
And-
to team up.
Yeah, that's gonna be the new next team up, like the buddy team up. If we get that in the season 2, like even better. But yeah, I like personally Hawkeye, but then like if I have to go objectively, I'm gonna cheat and give 2 and just say Loki is be like objective, because that one was like I was on the edge of my seat every week.
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston was just bringing his like A+ game to everything.
Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Owen Wilson was just, we need season 2. We need this man on a jet ski.
Yeah.
I need this man on a jet ski, and I need it now.
All right, Zach.
Next year.
Last one. Your favorite TV show?
I think as an overall show, I really liked. Again, I'm agreeing with X here. Loki.
Right.
Nice.
It's for a lot of the same reasons. Having a
And that score is good too. We just talked about Natalie
Zach-
Holt being
Zach doesn't
awesome.
remember. He doesn't remember.
Just remember the
yeah.
score.
The music in Marvel movies are, for the most part, very forgettable.
But not on Loki.
They started, I will say
Oh, okay.
they started changing that, starting with Iron Man 3, having like their distinct themes.
I don't even remember.
Well,
the
technically,
theme.
Captain America: The First Avenger, because that
Oh,
Captain America March is
that
awesome.
march is great.
Yeah,
I have
it's
it on my
Alan
my
Silvestri
playlist.
March is great.
I have it on my playlist
You know who
easily.
what also Alan Silvestri did? Back to the Future, and which he doesn't remember. Which
No,
funny enough.
He
I
also
remember
did,
the main theme.
He also
but,
does
like,
the Avengers theme.
Yeah.
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 So what finally they did after phase 2 was sort of like, hey, forget about that. Iron Man 3 had that like cool like big band horn theme that was really cool, but I digress. Yeah, the Loki score is awesome. You need to rewatch the show.
Yeah, or just listen to
Just
the
the theme song,
soundtrack.
yeah.
Yeah, just the
The
theme song. But yeah, like the same reasons pretty much that you mentioned with like it dealing with like or setting up the multiverse in a sense.
Dude, Jonathan Majors was so good in that final episode. Like he came in and practically like stole the show blind.
We got all the different
with-
variants too.
Yeah,
I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
female
4
Loki.
years.
Basically.
And I mean, the way that they set up Kang was actually, kind of like at least this version of Kang was more like laid back, not like dangerous.
He warned them.
and serious,
He warned
but
He's the cosmic pruner, as it was known in the comics, like with the Council of Kangs. They're like he's like this guy's the cosmic gardener. Sorry, he's just pruning the various branches of timelines. But yeah, so to see somebody as passive as that and kind of just like kind of mind game them and to understand like, all right, you're gonna get me, but a little more
Million times
aggressive.
over.
Have
Yeah.
fun, and we'll see you soon.
and then I would have to say that I've been enjoying Miss Marvel a lot. I think I think it was the first episode where her and her friend are walking down the street and you have like the animations on the walls and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
That
those-
was really
like
cool.
with the
Like,
text.
Yeah.
the visuals.
The
Yeah,
text
the text
animations.
messages.
I
It was
hold off
cool.
on ranking it until we get to the
Tomorrow.
very end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
I'm
enjoy
just saying
it.
for
I don't
now.
know
Yeah,
about
yeah,
tomorrow.
like
Yeah.
for now, I think the way that
Do we? No,
like-
we don't.
like the visuals of the show,
Yeah.
in that regard, like how they have fun with like how like the text messages and like Danny was just saying, and then having like the animations on the buildings and all this other stuff, like just playing with the environment in that sense has been really cool so far.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that too, but I feel like they went like slowly started going away from it after like the
Yeah,
third
the first
episode.
two
Yeah, like when they went to
episodes,
Karachi,
it's like-
spoilers, they go to Karachi in Pakistan. Like, I want more of like it's still with that.
They
like,
did it that one time in the sky when she's talking to her grandma.
with the kites.
yes, that's true.
That was
Yeah,
cool.
do more of that. She'll go back to Jersey and she'll do more of that probably.
Will she?
Well, we don't know.
It's one episode.
Damage Control's doing stuff. Yeah, there's only
Yeah.
one episode.
Yeah,
Give me more.
We gotta tie it all up with damage control and all that stuff. So
It's
Yeah,
funny
because
because
they were introduced in
no way.
No
Home.
in
Well, technically,
no,
sorry.
Homecoming.
Homecoming.
Yeah, they were introduced in Homecoming.
Yeah, but the guy, this dude from No Way Home.
Oh, yes,
He's
I
the-
know
he's
exactly.
like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
head.
Because
That
I
head
realized
honcho.
that
he's like the
2
perfect.
episodes ago.
Like he's so good. He's too good. Like he's so good at his job that he's just the biggest jerk. Like I love that.
Because he appeared in this show like on the 3rd episode or 4th episode.
I think it was the first episode
Second.
in
It was the second.
Well,
episode.
first episode
In,
in the zinger, and then I think in the
Oh,
second episode.
post-credits.
Yeah,
Oh,
post
okay.
credits of episode 1, and then episode
Yeah.
2 he showed up interrogating the popular girl.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then
Because I didn't realize it was him until like the 3rd episode or like then his next appearance, not his first appearance.
yeah, it was episode 2. So
Well,
we got more of
after
him.
the second.
We don't even know how
Yeah.
long the episode is. All right, but anyway, so yeah,
35
Phase
minutes.
4 is a little nebulous, but I think there's something at the end. Not I think, but I trust that we're gonna cap it off with a couple of key big moments or key setups to major conflicts and big button pushers, peace movers at the very end of that, and that's gonna be the setup for our big conflicts coming through and for some great stories, hopefully.
I feel like Black Panther might not even have anything that'll connect the movies just yet.
Maybe Namor, but
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
because
different.
they mentioned the
And-
seismic activity in
Yeah.
the middle of the ocean.
and then that Namor has little things to do with Fantastic Four, in the
Yeah.
sense that
And the
Namor like
X-Men.
loves Sue
And the
Storm.
X-Men too, I think, right?
Maybe, sort of.
Because
Maybe more in humans.
kind of
than
because
anything else.
I
Yeah.
think he's technically a mutant now.
we'll see. We'll see
Because
what they do
originally,
with this.
since he wasn't a Marvel
He's just-
property.
Yeah,
He was purchased by Marvel. He was whatever he was before, but I think when he became when he was bought by Marvel, he's now a mutant, technically speaking. That
But
or maybe
they could always change it for that.
yeah, they're probably gonna
MCU-wise.
change it, but I don't believe he
Yeah.
was originally actually like a mutant in the sense that he's just Atlantean.
Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah.
like eventually he became either a mutant or he was referred to as a mutant or maybe something similar like I wouldn't say like similar to an inhuman, but somewhere in that realm of mutant, I think.
He hangs out with the X-Men sometimes because he knows Charles Xavier and other people.
Yeah, I think he appeared in like one of the first issues of the original like Uncanny X-Men, like back in the 60s.
Yeah, he had his own thing. But who knows? But there's some stuff coming through. It'll be very exciting. If I would invite you all listening and watching to shoot us a line over through our Twitter and other social medias at Popcorn Watchlist, and see what you guys think in terms of that kind of big stuff going through. There's a lot of production news in the back end. We still haven't talked about the rest of like the supernatural stuff that Blade may tie in with, things like Dane Whitman and Moon Knight, hopefully, but that's just my speculation. But Phase 4 is it's still there.
I was gonna say,
Go ahead, Zach.
The was it called the Dark Blade?
The Darkhold?
No, the sword from the end of Eternals.
Oh, the Ebony Blade. Yeah.
That and the I forget the sword now.
All Black, the Necro Sword?
Yes, they're connected. I can't remember these names.
They are technically connected in the comics, yes. Sorry,
Yeah, so
I didn't mean
so
to
far I think
single out
that's
a
the only
stereotype, but yes.
connection.
Yeah,
so,
so there's that, but we'll see.
Get a stuffy nose.
I got a little stuffy nose there. Yes, so here we go. We'll see.
So come back in like 3 weeks when we have more news from
Comic-Con.
So
Jinx.
we'll be able to
There'll be less
discuss-
speculation
We'll be
and
able to
we'll
more.
be able to
all
know
together.
what's
Yeah.
going on at least the next year.
yeah,
Yeah.
and we'll have. I'm sure we'll have like a whole episode on just Comic Con.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yes,
Maybe 2 episodes if it's
Yeah.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe
one
2.
about Marvel, one about DC.
and one about other stuff. Who knows?